what, you guys, it is time to tame this beast of a backyard right now. Yeah, this has gotten quite a bit out of control. So I got to get in here and just start clearing, because I'm going to put a crawler course, a mini crawler course back here. So I need to do some work. I've already been clearing all through here. All this is overgrown around my trailer back here. So yeah, lots to do. All right, I've made really good progress today, you guys. What a difference 2 hours in a tractor can make. I've got a bunch of hills already set up in here, cleared the area. Now we're gonna have to start building the course. More of that's gonna be done by hand with shovels, a little bit of tractor, but before I put all the dirt in, I wanna get some rocks in so we can put dirt on top of some of the rocks in areas as well. So saving some of the dirt, clay, is actually what it is, to put in here. There's definitely going to be a lot more coming in. I'm probably going to flatten the top of this off here, and then add more in to this back area here. So lots to do. We're just getting started. I'll tell you what, you guys, I'm sweating it out here at the Stone Zone in Marne, Michigan. Just picked out 1,700 pounds of those things, almost a ton. Picked them up, threw them into the back of the truck by hand. I wanted to choose the stones instead of having them dump a load in, get more of them that aren't just round, get some that have more broken pieces and textures for the trucks to crawl on. So now we got to install them. Here we go. Travis comes over for the first time and gets put immediately to work making cool lines on this 24th and 1/10 you could run back here. It's big enough track. We're trying to make it with everything, thinking about the 24th scale though, and whatever we can do for the 10th scale is gravy. Tried a couple lines here, see if any of these work. It looked a little more difficult. There it is. Awesome. Definitely some good lines here. And again, so much of this is based on where you're going to put gates and force people to drive. I'm thinking up and over this at an angle, if there's a gate to force you up. Oh, a little slick on the rocks and on my tires. That's gonna make it force around like that. There it is. Got a little ledge on this rock here. We thought that'd be a cool little walk. Using that ledge on the back. Super cool. And then you've got in through here, different ways you can force them to go. Nice. That's so cool. Slick tires, so much mud. I want that back tire up on this rock. There it is. And if you have a gate forcing on that left side, that'd be wicked cool. See if our muddy tires can make this. There it is. Oh, hung up. I have to feel a little bit more on the bottom of that. Because if this Gladiator can't make it, that's a tough approach for any truck. Oh, wheel spin. So much mud. Not the right time to be driving this course. I just had to get some wheels on it. There's so many options, you guys. It's gonna be so much fun back here. Hardest part's gonna be keeping the weeds at bay. So here's another one we had planned. We built a lot of rock into the front of it. And we're gonna do that with more of these rocks. Oh, I'm too muddy to do it. Those tires are caked. The goal was to get up on this and split that. It's a perfect width. If this wasn't a move, but you can see this crevice right here. Perfect to split. But the tires are so caked with mud. Couldn't make it get up and on there. High centered anyway. Gonna need a rock on the backside. A little more dirt to grab onto. It's that kind of stuff you learn as you're building. Keep building. A lot of these will be more doable when this hardens up and packs in better. Wow, we made a ton of progress today. Just 2 nights have totally transformed this area. We're still not done. As you can see, all the rocks back there still in the middle that need to get onto one of these sides here. I'll probably leave some down in the middle in order to just have, like, as you're going between the places, the different hills, something to have to traverse. But all different kinds of rocks. These ones have natural steps to climb up, and yeah, different types of approaches based on if you're 10th scale, you'd hit the rocks. If you're 24th scale, you might go between them. In different ways that we can make lines cutting through. And it's all about where you put the gates as to how you make this interesting. But yeah, pretty neat. I did just water all this down, but there's some rocks and steps on that side. I still need to finish this back corner, but this has a really cool set of tracks. And we've done a lot of things like this, but where you'd come up through here, up along this, get your wheels on these edges to ride up, and then over, come down through here. Same idea here where you might split and put your tires on. All depends on the gate. You might have a gate here and here. You just have to go up and over or come through it this way. But lots of interesting lines all throughout here, guys.
Not sure I understand.
Siri's going crazy on me. Yeah, I'm excited. Travis was a huge help. And we've got so much of it done that I'll still need a lot more rock. And I've got a lot more clay that I can use to fill in areas too. But I wanted to start putting rock in before I put all the clay back here, so then we could add and fill in holes and stuff as we need. Or even like some of this stuff, if I do want to leave a pile of rocks, I can drop some clay in so that it's not such steep drop-offs of the rocks. So lots to do. I just have to make sure I keep the drainage working the right way, and should be good to go. It's looking awesome though. There it is. Finished up a second day of our rock crawling garden here next to our little pond. There's a little pond tucked right there in the back, as you can see. But I've made this kind of between the garage and our shed over here, just this garden. It used to just be weeds and actually it drops off there. So I had to build up the wall to give me a little more space so we can crawl the front side of this and not worry about going over the back. I'll have to put up a railing or something to protect people's trucks. But man, a lot of work. I had 19 yards of clay delivered, and I had 1,000 pounds of the New York fieldstone and 1,700 plus pounds of the just Michigan rock, the cheap stuff. 8 cents a pound for that stuff, 25 cents for the fieldstone. So I got more for my money with the Michigan rocks, but they're bigger and more round and take a little bit more digging into the clay than say these that have natural steps and stuff to them. So variation is key, and we're gonna have a lot more coming, guys. Thanks for checking in, and we'll catch you next time.